The term sheet has four general parts. The one that I want to spend most of my time on is the very first one, which is staged capital commitment. The other three, let me just mention briefly, convertible securities. That's the nature of the kind of financial contract that you will engage in with the VCs. The purpose of that particular type of security is to be able to share the risk between the entrepreneur and the venture capital fund in the proper way. Covenants, which are basically rules that you cannot violate, and if you violate any of those rules, bad things will happen to you. By bad things, it means your control will be lessened, and perhaps your economic stake will be lessened if you violate those rules. And finally, the fourth set of conditions are registration rights. This has to do with when and how your company gets listed to do an IPO, to a public offering. So what I want to do is to spend time on what I think is the most important aspect for you at this stage of your careers, and that is number one, staged commitment of capital. The idea behind this particular set of conditions is that biotech is particularly risky because you're talking about much, much larger amounts of money that's at stake. Tens of millions as opposed to single-digit millions. And as a result, venture capitalists do not want to give that to you all at once. What they would like to do is to stage the investment and say, I'm going to give you a little bit of money now, see what you do with it, and if you do well, I'll give you some more later, and if you do well with that, I'll give you even more later. So that's the idea behind staged capital commitments. By the way, if you're interested in learning about what a term sheet looks like, there's a great resource online, the National Venture Capital Association. It's a nonprofit organization. Their website actually has documents, templates, that have been developed by a group of venture capitalists to illustrate best practices. So the term sheet that I just described to you, they actually have a sample term sheet that you can look at. All of the particular economic elements are left blank, obviously, but you can actually use this template as a starting point. And most VCs, they have their own favorite flavor, so they will not use this. But at least this will give you, the entrepreneur, an idea of what to expect when somebody puts a term sheet in front of you. They also have a confidentiality agreement that's specifically designed for biotech companies. So there's a number of resources that I'd urge you to take a look at.